During the Monday, May 26th episode of Live with Kelly and Mark, the married daytime talk show hosts, both 54, did their best to assure guest Amanda Peet that she will be okay when her daughter goes off to college this fall. "I don't want to cry," the Your Friends and Neighbors actress, 53, said when asked about her oldest going to college soon. Pete and her husband, David Benioff, share 3 children: Henry, 10, Molly, 14, and Francis, 18. Pete said Francis will be going very far away to the opposite coast. "Let me just say this," Ripa said. "The first one is like a bit of a shock. Each one, like the second one, is like, no big deal. Third one, for 24 to 48 hours, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, what have we done now? Now it's just us." Kelly Ripa says she's considering going back to college after dropping out for All My Children role. Luckily, the All My Children actress says the third time's the charm. And then your entire life becomes nudity in the household wherever you want. Ripa said as husband Mark Consuelos sat beside her smiling. The pair, who have been married since 1996, are mom and dad to Michael, 27, Lola, 23, and Joaquin, 22. Joaquin graduated from the University of Michigan earlier this month. "Anyway, we just returned from Ann Arbor, Michigan, where our newborn baby graduated university. That's right, we're done," Ripa said during the May 5th episode of their talk show. Consuelos added that they had a lot in common with other parents, who seemed to be just as lost as he and his wife were when it came to the big day. "What was interesting was that in talking to the other parents, we realized we weren't alone. Because there's a bunch of information that parents need. Like, what time is this? Where do you need to be?" he said. So it started out on Thursday night with a big showcase at the theater department, the proud mother explained. "Here we are with Joaquin, who performed. He was incredible and amazing, and we were very impressed. Then our daughter flew in from London to catch the performance. There she is. And then the following day, he got his diploma from the School of Drama." Even though the day was momentous indeed, Ripa joked that in one of their family photos, "We're all just going through the motions at this point." Kelly Ripa, the beloved host of Live with Kelly and Mark, has been a staple in American households for decades. Known for her infectious energy, sense of humor, and unfiltered insights into her personal life, Ripa has garnered fans from all walks of life. However, recently, she's been navigating a significant shift in her personal journey, one that many parents experience as they face the empty nest stage. With both of her children, Michael and Lola, off to college and starting their own lives, Kelly and her husband, Mark Consuelos, are now living in an empty nest. In a candid and heartfelt conversation, Kelly recently opened up about how life at home has changed since her children left for school, sharing the joys, the challenges, and the unexpected revelations of this new chapter. For most parents, the moment their children leave home to begin their own adult lives is a bittersweet transition. It's a time that comes with mixed emotions, pride in their children's accomplishments, and sadness at the changes it brings to family dynamics. Kelly Ripa, who has been extremely open about her life as a mother, admitted that her and Mark's home felt very different after Michael and Lola left. "It was definitely an adjustment," Kelly confessed during a recent segment on Live with Kelly and Mark. "You spend 18 years building this life around your children, and then one day, you walk into your house, and it's completely quiet. You can hear the creaks of the floorboards. It's just different." This feeling of emptiness is something many parents can relate to, as the transition from a bustling household to one that is quieter and more still can be jarring. For Kelly and Mark, who had spent years balancing their careers and raising their children, the change marked a significant shift in their daily routines. While Kelly and Mark both acknowledged that they are extremely proud of their children's accomplishments and the paths they are taking, they also admitted that the emotional impact of becoming empty nesters took them by surprise. "I didn't think I would feel this way," Kelly shared. "I thought I'd be fine, but it's more than just missing the noise. It's missing the little things. The way Lola would sing in the shower or Michael making his random comment that would crack everyone up. Those little moments you don't realize you take for granted." Kelly has been very vocal about how she feels blessed to have had a strong, close relationship with her children, and that bond continues to thrive even after they've left home. However, there's no denying the emptiness that comes with not having them around every day. Despite this, Kelly and Mark have chosen to focus on the positives. It's a time for us to rediscover ourselves, rediscover our relationship, and to be honest, to just enjoy the quiet sometimes, she added with a smile. One of the most profound changes Kelly has experienced since becoming an empty nester is how she and Mark have rekindled their marriage in the absence of their children. With both of their kids gone, Kelly has found that she and Mark now have more time to focus on each other and on themselves. We've been married for 27 years, and we're still learning about each other, Kelly explained. It's funny because in the rush of raising kids, you kind of forget what it's like to just be with your partner. We've been able to go on more dates, watch movies together, and honestly, just talk. It's been really nice. This newfound quality time has not only brought Kelly and Mark closer, but has also allowed them to explore their individual interests and passions outside of their roles as parents. For Kelly, this means having more time for herself, something she admits she hadn't fully realized she was missing out on before. I'm rediscovering who I am outside of being a mom, she said. For so many years, I defined myself primarily by my role as a mother. Now, it's like I'm getting a chance to be Kelly again, and it feels good. Although Kelly and Mark have embraced their empty nest, they still find themselves adjusting to the dynamics of parenting from a distance. While their children, especially Michael, who is attending college on the West Coast, are more independent than ever, Kelly shared that she still finds herself wanting to keep in touch regularly. I try not to be the helicopter parent, Kelly said, laughing. But I still send them texts, check in with them, and remind them to call me if they need anything. It's hard not to be involved in their day-to-day lives anymore. You want to give them space, but you also don't want to lose that connection. One of the strategies that Kelly and Mark have used to stay connected with their children is setting up regular video calls and making time for family visits when possible. Even though the distance is there, Kelly emphasized that the relationship with her children has not changed. If anything, the bond has only grown stronger as they each navigate their adult lives. I think the hardest part is not being able to do the little things for them anymore, like making dinner for them or helping with laundry, Kelly reflected. But we still talk all the time, and that's what keeps us connected. While the adjustment period hasn't been without its challenges, Kelly has also found herself embracing the newfound freedom and quiet that comes with an empty nest. There's no denying the peace that comes with having a quieter home, and Kelly admits that she has been taking advantage of this shift in pace. Sometimes, I just sit on the couch, and it's so peaceful, she said. There's something magical about that. I don't have to rush anywhere, and there's no chaos. I can just take a breath and relax. Kelly and Mark have also used this time to focus on their own hobbies and interests. Mark, a seasoned actor, has had more time to work on his projects, while Kelly has dived deeper into her passion for fitness and exploring new activities. For both, the empty nest has given them space to grow individually while still maintaining a strong and loving connection. So, what's next for Kelly and Mark as empty nesters? In many ways, they're approaching this new phase of their lives with optimism and excitement. While they're both still deeply involved in their professional careers, they're also finding joy in the quiet moments at home.